Easy, be cool. I'm just saying, he's.
You don't like him as a ball player or as a person?
It just ball player. There's certain things he do. It ain't even just like his style of play or whatever.
Right.
It's just certain things he may do behind the scenes.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? We know how LeBron is, but as far as like being a great player, you can't take that away from him. One of the greatest players.
Right.
You can't take it. And off the court, awesome. Family man. He's married to a black woman
since high school.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. So niggas be ready to be talking about Jordan. Now, basketball wise, Jordan greatest of all time. Yeah. But if you watch that Last Dance documentary, Jordan is a fucking asshole.
A bit. Remember,
that nigga's a snake too.
Chameleon now, y'all seen the Chameleon? Chameleon.
Oh, with the yeah.
I ain't tell you say Jordan. They jumped no niggas.
Exactly, and they jumped all over Chameleon. Oh, shut up. You fucking around see the documentary.
I want to steal off on this nigga.
Right. See the documentary, but that nigga was a slime ball.
Slime ball, bro.
Slime, bro.
I ain't gonna say what his sign was, because I might offend a couple people, but he supposed to be an asshole. If you know what his sign is.
What's his sign? Go ahead.
Man, it's a podcast. Fuck, he Aquarius. They assholes. I fuck with them.
Okay.
But they assholes. That's just that's their nature.
He was selfish too.
That's their nature. If you not, let me tell you something. Those individuals, if you're not in their inner circle, that's just how they are. They'll tell you. Some of them you trying to play, they'll tell you. I know a few of them that I'm real cool with, because hey man, if not, they do like what Jordan, what he do, like now that I know, I expect he's supposed to do that to comedian now. That's just how they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
from his nature, not
unfortunately we glorify that in society. The asshole nature. Think about it, if you nice and you actually do right by people, they'll look at you like, oh. But if you treat people like shit, oh man, he's a winner. What the fuck? Whatever.
You actually have to be integrated, I found. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about that one time. You said you gotta be an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, but it's a difference between being an asshole, meaning like stern. When I say asshole, being like stern, don't let nobody walk all over you. Exactly. Stern. But it's different between being an asshole and being a slime ass.
A slime ball,
bro. Like he was slime at his lowest, man.
That was a good documentary though.
It was, yeah. But he luckily he had social media.
You know me, I ain't seen it yet, so
yeah.
But let's get to the real reason why we're here.
Well, we
Lace Camp Campers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's get into it. Doggone business.
The doggone business, yeah.
What you got, baby?
Oh, so like, how long have you wanted to be involved in that type of business?
Man, honestly, me being from the South and stuff, y'all from the South, y'all know everybody's around pit bulls one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're fighting them or whatever. Everybody had a pit bull. I've been around dogs my whole life. My dad, you know what I'm saying, was one of the biggest dog fighters, like in the South and stuff.
Right.
So we grew up around pit bulls and stuff. Right. So my whole life I've been around dogs. Like I got dogs tattooed on me and everything. Me and my brother grew up around them and shit. So I just got into wanting to breed, not pit bulls. I'm gonna find the difference between pit bulls and bullies in a minute.
Cool.
I just got into wanting to breed, and probably when I got my first dog, like on my own dime, Booby, that probably was 2000. When was I staying off Indian Trail? Remember I had got to that part?
It was like
14, 15.
14. That was 14.
Yeah, 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
And stuff, but my thing was I want to breed, but I want to do it right. So I never really had a litter until I was able to get my house and get a kennel and stuff set up, because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the right way. Right. So it's been about 6 years. It's been mostly getting everything lined up right. Like I've had 2 litters, but you'll be like, man, you've been doing it for 6 years, you only had 2 litters, man. Everything is about timing. You know what I'm saying? I got my branding down, got my kennel set up. My girl, she does a lot of the paperwork, behind the scenes stuff. She made me an Instagram. She operates that. You know what I'm saying? So everything else has been about timing and lining up stuff.
Okay.
So
because I think that's something that kind of tripped me out, because when Lou and you talk about it, you say, you can sell a dog for so and so. I'm from the South, but we found dogs. What I thought was you would find a dog,
right?
Take it to the vet, get the shots, and that was your dog. I didn't know that dogs sold for that much until y'all broke it down.
What's that much? Tell them that much.
You can tell them that much.
I done heard 5 racks.
$6,000 for a pet, a Frenchie. I'm like, dog.
I've seen bullies sell for, and I put this on my kids. I can show y'all the Instagram, all that shit. I've seen dogs sell for 6 figures, 100,000, 150, 200,000.
And because of one of the most important things, like it's in human, that blood.
Yeah, it's the bloodline. It's the bloodline. Like a lot of people, I'm telling you the difference between pit bull. Okay, you got, like I said, everybody know what pit bulls are.
Right.
You can get a pit bull from the shelter, $50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A bully, because when you see the dog, it's like when you see it, you can tell if you got a bully and a pit bull standing side by side, you will physically be able to see the difference. A pit bull is more leaner. You can see their ribs half the time. They high energy dogs. They're very aggressive. Like the reputation of a pit bull, you know what a pit bull is. You know it's an aggressive dog. A bully, they're gonna have more weight on them. They're more laid back. Yeah. They got the muscle frame, but they don't have that aggression. Basically, you get a pit bull. You get a bully. It's basically crossbreeding pit bulls and bulldogs over years. It started in the early '90s.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They started crossbreeding pit bulls, bulldogs, throw a little bull terrier in. Right. You know, bull terrier is real short, low to the ground. That's where that shortness comes from.
That's where you get that
that. So basically, you crossbreeding those three dogs until it became its own breed.
Right.
So with bulldogs, you got the laid back personality, you got the muscle frame, but they have so many breathing complications and stuff. Complications and stuff. They don't live long.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so that's their bad trait. Pit bulls, you have pit bull live to damn near 30 years old, but they don't have no chill. They highly aggressive.
Highly.
There you go. You got bull terriers. They're short. They got they look good. They muscle frame, but they have a lot of medical problems too.
Chico.
Yeah, Chico. Yeah, that's Friday. Yeah, there you go.
That's Chico,
so basically, you taking the three best traits of each dog and crossbreeding it until you got the good trait that you want out of that dog. You end up with a bully. To the point where the dog, this is a brand new dog. They only been registered maybe like early 2000s, because before that they was considered mutts.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get paperwork for a bully at first.
Even on the street.
Yeah. There wasn't no paperwork with no bully.
The connotation of a bully.
Yeah.
People laughing, they got bullies. And then it
That's
goes
that's what the first bully was. Yeah. That everybody was called a blue nose pit.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a bully. That was the first line of bullies that was coming out. Everybody was calling them blue nose pits. Those are actually bullies. You know what I'm saying? They thinking it's pit bulls just with a bigger size and stuff. Nah, that's a whole nother dog. To the point where you got what you call extreme bullies now. Those are the ones you see that's like real short, bow leg, big ass head from China.
Right,
and all that.
I'm talking about muscle.
Them motherfuckers going for 100 bands, 150, man. Not saying that when you start breeding, because a lot of people think, okay, if I had all I gotta do is buy a bully and breed them, I can sell these dogs for $5,000, $10,000. It's the same with every business, bro. Right. You gotta start on the ground level. You gotta get your brand going. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta see the work of the breed that you putting out to the batch, the litter, all that to see everything. I got you.
Bloodlines, certain bloodlines go for more. Like the top two at one point was Miyagi, Blood, and Dax. Those like the first two. We call them the dog fathers. Those are the first two like mainstream lines, Miyagi and Dax. Miyagi, you get more so from that. That's that real exotic shit. Like you get that's where all that exotic blood comes from.
Let me see. Not to interrupt you. The name Miyagi. That's
Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, I just finna so it's associated with Asian.
Yeah, but he's owned by a Mexican dude in California. And if I show you this nigga house, bro,
stupid. I'm gonna look it up,
man. It's crazy, bro. Every exotic dog that's out here, that's a big name. Like y'all might not know the names I'm finna throw out, but people in the bully world know. Right. The Bapes, the paintballs, the Bull Sachi shit. All that come from Miyagi blood. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he's like the top of the line.
Right. And
you got any dog that you got in your yard that's exotic. Bully got Miyagi blood. So you can imagine the type of money the owner that got on him got.
Big money.
He's sending out sperm $5,000, $10,000 for sperm to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, okay, how many times do you think he's sending? Let's put a reasonable time frame on it. A month. How many times would you think he was sending out?
Shit, man, it's a boy dog, so a boy dog gonna fuck as long as you want him to fuck.
Exactly.
So if he got 20 people sending in orders, he'll have all 20 of them bitches filled out by the end of the week, bro. So, and Miyagi going on what, 10, 11 years old?
Right.
And he got sons and daughters up under that's carrying on after I got to a certain point. You got to retire it though.
Right. You do.
So it's just he's just one of them, and then the dude Ed Shepherd, I think his name Ed Shepherd, he owned Dax. See, Dax was more so of the clean bully, the kind of they not exotic. They got the big thick necks, the big heads and stuff. They more so like right. They don't look. They not as short bow leg like exotic. They more so standing.
And they got weight on them.
Right. Yeah, got more weight on them. It was so he had to make up his the main people that register your dog is UKC for bullies.
I've heard of that.
They didn't want to register his dog, so he went and started his own called USBR. Any dog that had Dax blood in it, same with Miyagi. Any dog that had Dax blood in it could get registered because they didn't want to register his dog. So he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna start my own
thing. As you should do. That's how you supposed to do it.
Instead of him begging UKC to register his dog, he started his own one. Now niggas paying him $30, $40 to register their dog and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes if they don't want to do it for you, you do it yourself,
do it
man.
yourself, make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting to me. That whole dog breeding business. I'm really interested just because you would never think of it. You would think dogs make that much money. Then you start
I mean, you do if you're in the game. Right? You're an actor.
Yeah.
You know how much money actors make.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Right.
So when you tell me, I'd be like, God damn, that shit
that's
crazy. It's like with weed. You know what weed's supposed to go for what. You know what I'm saying? But me,
you been
so,
about this whole time. Can't trust nobody.
not to put my dog out though.
You fool ass.
He wearing.
But it's like an average person be like, man, I'm not finna spend that much money on weed and shit. Whoop whoop. Like the average person be like, man, you spent that much on a dog. I was like, man, if you in the dog game,
you know what you're gonna get.
You know what's going on. That's why we have people hit me up, man. How much the price? I say $2,000, $1,500.
Oh, you know you got.
And that's hell what?
Nah.
But you can clearly see the difference though when you see these dogs.
Man,
that's why you know it's like I can look.
I'm glad you said that. Now look, I'm not an expert, but I can look. You ever seen somebody put their dogs up? I know you see it all the time on Instagram.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you're supposed to have confidence in everything on
I'm
base
good.
level. But my thing is, before I get there, I'm a study. So kid in the game.
Yeah.
All right. It may be somebody there. He may be observing. I'm gonna look at both of those individuals, right? So I'm gonna try to get my litter as close as possible. I can't beat them. I have to do it in my own way. But you put your dogs out and they look like shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I know you be laughing all the time. I just see some people put some bullets up. You be like, what is that?
Nah.
Let's go. Look, you need to get that away for free.
Yeah.
Kill it.
It's like I can like some people can eyeball weed and stuff and be like, oh, I know that's good weed. I know just by looking at it.
Yeah.
I can see a dog. I'll tell you exactly what's in it, what it's mixed with, what you can sell it for, whether it's even worth selling it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I tell people, why would I spend that much money on a dog? I said, I got an open house policy. You know, I don't mind people coming to my house. And because if you're gonna spend $2,000 with me, I'm gonna show you what you're spending your money on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you the difference. My dogs come with paperwork, pedigree. A lot of dogs. That's another thing. It's a lot to get the paperwork for the damn dog.
Very.
You know what I'm saying? That's a very nerve-wracking process in itself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, shots. Bullies have 90. I want to say 10 out of 10 times you gotta have a C-section with a bully. So you can't even do natural birth. C-sections cost between $800 to $1,100. You see what I'm saying? Because if you
add that up at the litter after litter.
If I done bought this female bully for 5 bands, and I done spent 2 bands on the stud fee, so now she's pregnant with puppies, you don't even want to risk her trying to push those out. You gonna lose. That's money down. You can lose the mom and the puppies. That's $7,000 down the
I seen a story the
drain.
other day with a guy. He had to remember he had to bring his out early.
You all right? Oh yeah.
He said the sack broke. Yeah, he's like he
Lost
said
the whole litter.
So he lost the whole litter.
Whole litter gone because they was born early. If you seen them, they didn't have no hair on them and stuff.
So right, and then I thought
they wasn't gonna make
the
it,
whole
bro.
litter. It was like $4. You can see the coat. That's gone.
3 bands, three. I want to say the stud that he used charged about 3 bands. That's 3 bands going down the drain, bro.
Just right there.
So yeah, you're gonna have to have a C-section.